Good evening, and welcome to our first grade St. Dominic School virtual open house. I'm excited to be able to talk with you tonight. I miss seeing you in person. Let's begin. I thought you might like to know a little bit about me and my experience. I have been married to the same man for 47 years. I have 2 daughters, 1 son, and 4 grandchildren. 2 of my grandchildren are school age, and they attend St. Dominic School. I've been teaching for 43 years, 23 years at St. Dominic School. I have a master's degree in special education, and I've lived in Lakeview for 33 years. I love St. Dominic School and the children who attend here. The hardest thing during quarantine was not being able to come to school and teach your children. I really, really miss that. Let's talk about the flow of the day. We start school, the kids trickle in because of the way we are scheduled with COVID. So the kids are trickling in, and as they come in, they write a journal. The journal is usually posted on the board in the morning. After they finish their journal, if we're still waiting for some children, they get to do an iPad or Play-Doh, whatever is scheduled for that day. After we have our morning assembly and prayer, which is, of course, virtual, we begin our morning work, which is we go over the calendar, we go over the weather, and then we begin reading and English and spelling. We do this until about 9:30, and then we take a break. We go outside, we have a snack, and we get to play and run around for a little while. We're separated by homeroom, so even though all the first grades together on the playground, they're in their own special quadrant. We do not mix with each other, and the children know that, and they're great about it. After the morning break, we come inside, and we always sanitize our hands immediately as we walk through the door of our classroom. Then we continue ELA. When we finish with that, and that also includes handwriting, we begin getting ready for lunch. We wipe off our desk with a sanitizing wipe, and we sanitize our hands one more time. We take our lunch kits out, cafeteria lunches out, and the children begin eating. Generally, we put on something for them to watch on the screen just to keep them in their desks and quiet while they eat. After that, we pack up our lunch kits, throw away our trash, and wipe off our desks one more time, and we head on out for recess. Again, in our own special quadrant. And we change quadrants so that we all get a chance to be on the playground every 4 days. After lunch, we come back upstairs, we sanitize our hands again, and we have math class. After math, we generally go to enrichment, and that's Spanish, art, computer, you know all the enrichment subjects. We'll talk about that in a minute. After they come back from enrichment, I apologize. The only enrichment class we leave the class for is PE. They remain in their classroom for enrichment. If we're coming back from PE, we sanitize our hands one more time. Then we have religion. Then we pack up for announcements and look for our name on the screen. And as soon as the announcements are over, the children can walk downstairs to their line if their name has appeared before. This is our enrichment schedule: Spanish, music, PE, computer, STEM, and then it rotates. You might say, where's art? Well, we have art every Monday. What about library? We have library every Wednesday. So the librarian comes to our classroom with books. Ms. Nelson comes to our class with art projects. Like I said, the only enrichment class we leave for is PE. and it just keeps rotating. You see the schedule right here on the screen. Homework. Homework is assigned the beginning of the week, every week. You're given a hard copy, which stays in your white folder right back to school. We like it there. We rather it there than on your refrigerator, because supposing you go to a doctor, you have their homework assignment with you right there. You can start their homework in the doctor's office. Also, it's also on Google Classroom. If your child loses the assignment, or if you don't know where they put it, go on Google Classroom and go under first grade. It'll be there. Please check their homework. If they have difficulty with something, sometimes you might be able to help them, or if not, just let me know, and then I'll be able to help them at school. But make sure that it's done. I always tell my kids, check it off when you're finished. That way you know you're done. You don't say, oh, I didn't know I had spelling. It's written on your assignment. If you have it, check it off when it's finished. Students will be tested in ELA, math, spelling, and religion. In religion, we generally do the tests in class, so there's no need to study. Our unit tests and our weekly tests in reading, generally there's not a lot of studying for that too. If they pay attention in class and they do their work, they should do fine on their tests. All you have to do is make sure when they get home with a book that they're supposed to read, make sure they read it. Whatever homework, make sure they're done. Make sure it's done. High frequency words are always on the back of the homework assignment, as are spelling words. So you can go over with those high frequency words every night. Those are always on the ELA tests. Plus, we will also give a separate test on high frequency words. Math, the best way to study for math, flashcards. Right now I think we're up to 10. So do the flashcards with 10. I'm allowing the children to count on their fingers and to put tally marks or whatever they want to do, but to be very proficient in math, you have to memorize your math facts. So let's start doing it. The faster they do it, the better they will be at math. We will tell you in advance when test days are. ELA and math will change, but spelling is usually a practice test on a Wednesday and the real spelling test on Thursday, unless we're missing a day like we will be after Labor Day. Then practice test will be on Thursday, spelling test will be on Friday. I send the spelling book home every single night so that over the weekend, if you want to get a jump start on spelling, you have it. They also keep that in their white folder, right back to school. Grading scale is the same that it was when you were in school. No surprises. Google Classroom. Your child in their white folder has how to log on to Google Classroom. What's on there? Your homework if you need it. Also, if you want to look at the online textbooks, maybe you want to see what they've been doing in class, you can access it that way. I hope we never have to do number 4, which is live stream video, because that is only when your child or the class is quarantined. Or I guess me too. Let's hope this never happens to our class. So far, we've been very lucky at St. Dominic, and it hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood. Behavior trackers. Oh my goodness, they're sent home every single day. Check them every day. Don't wait till Friday and say, oh my goodness, they were talking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Check it each day. You can nip it in the bud. You were talking today? Don't let that happen tomorrow. I'm very lenient with behavior trackers. If your child is disrupting the class or talking or doing something inappropriate at school, their first warning is their tracker gets put on my desk. If they behave the rest of the day, they get their tracker back. It's not signed. If they continue to misbehave or act out, I will sign their behavior tracker. Don't think that it's the first time that it happened. Don't let them tell you that. I don't think they will, because they're very honest. Your conduct grade will be an average from your child's behavior tracker. Mass will be held every Thursday. It says at your child's religion time. Usually we try and watch it live. If we can't, we will watch it at religion time. At 8:30, we begin the live stream, and it's really good. The kids have been doing a great job with it. They've been paying attention, standing, sitting, exactly where they're supposed to. I hope that by the time Christmas rolls along, we will be in a different stage, that we won't be in number 3. Hopefully we'll be in 2 or possibly 1. In that case, we will be able to go to Mass and be first grade angels. First grade angels is a wonderful thing that we do on Christmas Eve. I hope that we will have the opportunity to participate in this. Conferences. Do not hesitate to ask me questions. If you think I was unfair on a test, or if you think that your child needs help, call me, email me. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to answer your questions. Email me or call school. If it's something that might take a while, we might have to have a conference. But generally, not at all. Our kids are great here. Also, if you want me to answer you immediately on something, or if you want to tell me something immediately, like I'm picking up my child at 1 o'clock for a doctor's appointment, if you send me a note, a physical note, I will be much better prepared than if you email me. If you email me, I might not see it. So I might not see it until after you've already gone. So if you want me to know something immediately, send me a note. If it doesn't matter to you, certainly you can email me if it's something that's happening later on in the week, or if you're going out of town. We celebrate birthdays, but not with a snack any longer. We sing happy birthday, we let your child wear a crown, and we make a big deal of their birthday. I take a picture of them, but we do not share birthday snacks. However, they can bring their own snack for snack time. That's perfectly acceptable. Please do not bring anything with nuts or peanut butter, because some children are allergic. As I said before, feel free to contact me. There's the school phone number, there's my email. I'm looking forward to a wonderful school year. I hope you are too. And since I see that I have a couple of minutes left, I thought I would let you know that if your child's not feeling well at the beginning of the day, please do not tell them, go to school, and if you don't feel good, call me, because guess what? They'll be in school at 8:15, and at 8:20, they're going to want to call you. All you have to do is say, Miss McGall will let you call if she thinks you are sick. I know when your child is sick. My rules are, if they're throwing up, have diarrhea or fever, they're sick. And I can tell just by looking at them that they don't feel well. So, please, or I think it should be, don't feel good. I'll have to check my grammar. So, again, I love working with your children. They're so good. I never thought they would ever be this good with the masks, but they are. They're wonderful. Congratulations on doing a fantastic job in preparing your children for school, and I'm hoping to prepare them for the future, for second grade, more importantly. Bye-bye. Have a great night.